What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great night. It's been a long time. We got Stone Roo came to hang out. D came to hang out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charlie's on his way. I got two camera angles tonight. If you can't tell, I got the dry sift screen right here that we're gonna be making some dry sift on. I gotta actually run downstairs and go grab uh, some trim and stuff. We're gonna go through trim first before I do anything because I have a lot of smaller nugs that I'm probably gonna run through this. I should have grabbed a bigger screen, but I don't know. This is probably like 14 inches by 10 or something. So it's not the biggest screen, but it's not the smallest. What's up, Crymore? Here, I'm gonna pull up YouTube chat right now. Oh shit, Midwest. D, can you change the name?
I did already.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm driving. Just figured I'd pop in.
What's up, bro? Getting ready to make some dry sift.
Hell yeah.
Waiting for Charlie. Charlie's gonna be mixing up some organic soil tonight. He figured he'd jump on with us. I was like, hell yeah, bro, come on. We'll help you if you have any questions or anything.
Hell yeah. Sounds good.
So let's start off with a dab. I'll be smoking some banana tangy rosin.
Shit.
I like having two fucking cameras. This is dope.
I've never heard of banana tangy. What's that?
I've never heard of it until I got the rosin.
Interesting.
It's gotta be a banana to tangy or something of the sorts. Banana OG to tangy, tangy to banana OG.
There's something you call it like that.
It's gotta be something like that, you know. What's up, Atomic? Crymore hanging out with us. What are you guys smoking on? What do you got, Stone? What about you, D?
Me, I got some Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Gas that's back around in the city finally. And I also got some Toxic Pink. It's really good.
Very low.
And
I'll
that was
turn
the
it up.
and that's the one smack I was telling you earlier that has that tire terps.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
Nice.
really like that tire terpene. Or like
And I'm
bark
about to
rubber.
roll up a little bit of SS Rocky Hill, and it's like a sweet tire terp. Cause it has a little more fruit in it. The clone was sold as super skunk, but it's definitely not super skunk because it was done in 8 weeks and it was like amber in 8 weeks, and it was like vomit throw up, and I didn't like it, but I crossed it just to see if I could play with it, and the result was really nice. And I get that tire terp, and I get like fruity, sweet, and I like it.
What's up, Red Pill? What's up, Ryan? Ryan, we're just on Discord if you want to come hang out. I'm dry sifting. You can see I got my other camera on. I'm probably gonna take this dab and then roll up some blueberry kush. What's up, Cash? We are live, just so you know. Taking dabs, getting ready. Charlie was on his way to his house.
It's my alter ego.
I hate having to clean a dab rig every fucking time. Who that? No, Midwest back. Let's roll up a nice joint to get started with. This is what I'll be smoking on. This camera's better.
Look at that cola.
Blueberry Kush.
Nice. Too bad we couldn't. It's too bad we couldn't mail each other butt.
I know. I'm hoping one day,
Yeah.
but that means it'll be
You can
federally
mail hemp.
legal.
You can mail hemp anywhere in America.
Yeah, we can get hemp over here. There's even ads on YouTube for just hemp.
For now, they're cracking down on CBD. Did you hear they're going to start doing that?
Good.
They're changing their whole stance
No,
on it.
I heard they were cracking down on Delta 8.
CBD in general. Anything that made any like sort of claim, they're shutting down the company.
I only have
Well,
blunts.
it's always been if you make a claim, yeah. If you say that it cures something.
Should I smoke mango? Yeah, mango.
That's
I
Kiva.
literally only have blunts. That's crazy. Red Pill's dabbing Chemdog. Yo, he sells weed here where I'm from. Chemdog. He has like a deal with one of the dispensaries.
He's got one down in Florida too. I forget where, but somewhere down on the southern part of Florida.
Probably Cannabis Provisions. We should I'm gonna call up there one day this week and see if they have any actual Chemdog clones of Chemdog.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see, just to see it.
I would buy it. I would buy Chem D, Chem 91, and Chem Sister if I could.
Now, I was never a Chem fan, but it would be fun to see him.
Really? Why? Why don't you like it?
It just didn't do it for me. I loved the skunk. Diesel was kind of like my everyday smoke growing up, but Chem just never did it for me. And there were like a few of others. We used to get a bunch of different Mass G strains, and most of them just didn't really do it for me. But the sour fruit stuff, that stuff was fucking fire.
I actually have a diesel to this blueberry kush going. I just popped them the other day.
Nice.
I have a whole bunch of fem seed going right now.
How's everybody's fuck, see, I just lost my train of thought.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, fuck.
How's everyone's holiday?
How's everybody's auto?
It was pretty good, man. My mom actually cooked. It was pretty good.
Nice.
I went to I seen Bobby Schmurder the other day.
Is he Wu Tang? I'm not. I must be old. He's not familiar.
No, he's from New York. Yeah, no,
Uh,
he's young. Red
is
Pill.
Raekwon still involved with them? Signing stuff?
I don't know. Red Pill says Chemdog is one of the most medical strains to him.
I remember when I first had it was when it was in the clubs in Fresno when I was out there, and Green Crack came out like at the same time, and I totally took Green Crack every time.
Yeah, I love Green Crack, man.
Green Crack's that sativa.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
it hits you hard.
It does.
I can't smoke green crack. It's too anxiety for me.
Jack Herrera did that to me. The real piney dominant.
Those
I've always been a fan of those ones. The ones that like make your eyes jiggle and stuff.
Oh yeah, see, I'm more of the ones that make your eyes like really low. My boy was smoking my weed yesterday and was falling asleep.
Nice.
smoke that blue dream though. That's a good. That's one sativa I do smoke.
It's more of a hybrid, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like a 60-40. It always kind of was for me. It was really medicinal. It always worked well for me. It never was like a knockout strain, but I always loved it because it was just, you always knew what you were getting, and it was just, it worked.
Whenever I grew them, they were always over 6 feet tall.
Your audio cut out a little, D. What up, bro? What up, old fashioned?
I was just saying that whenever I grew Blue Dream, it always was always over 7 feet tall. So it's still.
Hell yeah.
I would love to have a good outdoor season. Like I feel like I need a greenhouse to like have a really successful season.
I think you just need to grow some strains that were meant to be grown in New England.
I don't think there's any strains that are meant to be grown here. That's the thing. D, your
There's gotta
audio
be.
just went mad quiet. Maybe sometimes it will select and check your microphone.
Oh, now I don't remember what I was saying. Fuck.
So yeah, this setup I have right here. This is a 160 screen. I'm gonna be going downstairs. I gotta grab some stuff. I'm waiting for Charlie to come on, so I can run downstairs and grab the actual dry sift or the stuff I'll be processing. I taped it down. Both sides are taped, so it can't really move. This is a glass table or a piece of glass to a glass table. I cleaned it all up. I just actually wiped it down with a microfiber just so there's no dust on it. And I'll be able to collect. I have it so there's a gap in between the frame and the glass. I'm literally just going to come here, go over 4, 5, 6. I don't really know. So you guys are going to have to help me, whoever has done this, because I don't know how many times you run it across or anything. Excuse me. What's up, Mascana? How you been, man? Haven't heard from you in a grip. Hope your holiday was good.
Hey, I have to say, Smash, the way the screen's set up on the playback on the YouTube is pretty simple.
Hold on.
I hop on in a couple minutes and sift you or sit side by side with you with some fucking.
What? Say that one more time, D.
I was just saying that I really like the way the playback is on the YouTube. How it has us, and then your screen as well showing.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like Streamlabs.
Sweet.
I can have this here for everyone to see. I don't have to use that camera for Discord. And then if I want to say hi to people, I just turn this camera on and I say, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo. So, see?
Hello, folks.
Jimmy, you see what I got going on? Did you look at YouTube?
Not yet. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, I'll check in a second.
I got a whole other camera going.
Showing
I got
all
a dry sift camera tonight. Let's see. Holiday was good. I'm growing the Blue Orca Haze. Blue Orca Haze. Huh.
Blue Orca Haze. Blue Orca was another name for
coffee
Poots
pots and
TO.
greenhouses are awesome. Crymore says I learned not to do outdoor here. People be growing males. They got 4 of his friends got all pollinated. That's funny. Well, not funny. I feel bad, but whatever. I might have been that dickhead to someone. 2 years ago, I did a whole seed run outdoors, and I think I'm gonna do it again next year. Why the fuck not?
Well,
if I'm not gonna get flour from outdoors, might as well get seeds.
You'll get a lot of seeds. I tried it once and I seeded everything. I tried to like gingerly like seed one
with the flowers
in my garden.
The year I did a seed run, it had I think it started to snow in October. Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple of people
Who is this talking?
moderators. I did a knighting ceremony.
Really?
I think I got everyone. It's everyone I trust, anyways. What's Cash? What are you smoking on? He might not be at his computer. Kind of blindsiding him.
Some Skittles. This is Ryan too, by the way.
Hey,
Can you hear me now?
5x5.
Can you hear me now or not?
What the
What?
actual fuck? I'll be right back. Give me a second. I'm joining the room again. My headphones just gave out.
Now I gotta order
Yo.
pizza.
Oh, my headphones are acting up, of course, right?
Too, I was thinking the same thing about the blue orca. That's kind of what people called Coots shit out on the.
It was he talks about that Swami Krishnan or whatever, a totally different guy. Apparently took that cut and I guess ran with a different name or something. I can't remember the story, but yeah, that was basically To. That was, as far as I remember, Coot saying that was actually one of the only other legit cuts of To that he'd actually heard of. So yeah,
Interesting.
right.
Oh, the Blue Orca? Or whatever. What strain?
Yeah, the blue orca.
That's what I thought. I don't know what the fuck happened. My headphones just shit the bed on me.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that the old timers liked. Blue orca and mother, and I forget the other one. But that was the ones. Those were the ones they always talked about. But it was from those original ones that Coot was involved with.
Everyone seems to take Coots shit. Why not, right? I mean, he gives it to most people, but like, I don't know. It seems like everyone likes using his stuff too. Because I seen To. I see ever since he mentioned it, I see To in so much stuff.
Yeah.
The Pacololo is doing good. I was telling Fumi. I was telling Stone Root. Pacololo kind of freaked out when it got cold.
Oh, did it really? I mean, I guess that makes sense because it's Hawaiian, but still, what did it do?
I got probably a 40-degree night, and the leaf started to kind of curl up on her.
Yeah, that's no good.
I added the heater, and she's fine. But yeah, everything's doing good. Here, I can actually show the garden off if I can get this right.
After this, I'm gonna get in the garden, get work on my auto count.
Yeah, I actually gotta pop those seeds.
Dude, excuse me, my seeds have already rooted.
So these are the Pacololo that I'm showing. If you look down like 3 or 4 nodes through me, you can kind of see they curled up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But she snapped out of it, so whatever.
Well, it's not so bad. Yeah, I thought you were describing like the plant was super fucked up. That's fine.
No.
Not ideal, and you kind of don't want to do that weird push pull because you can kind of germinate powdery mildew. You can also germinate some fungus in the freaking dirt. So when possible, try to avoid those massive swings. But I think those plants are.
Yeah, I added the heater the next day for sure. So these are what I got going. I actually added a 3-gallon apple fritter. That's, oh, I can show you. So, is my screen coming across on YouTube or my pointer? It might be. This is, oh, here. This is apple fritter. This is Sunset D or Sunset Sherb de Chem DI95. These two are Pocololo. There's something here I forgot what it was, and then I have like a Gorilla Glue number 4 S1 that I should have pulled it, but whatever. She seems like she's doing all right now, so we'll see how she does. I actually popped some more just to see if it was the seed that I had, and the other ones I popped looked great. I popped three seeds. I popped three seeds. Got two males, one female. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. Blue Orca, sister to Tio. Apparently, Blue Orca Tio has a third sister called. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Apparently, Blue Orca and Tio have a third sister called Mary Poppins somewhere.
Mary Bobbins.
The last three known of the nine. All those sister plants, if you believe the tales of old. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. What do you got going for Fumi? For flour? What are you smoking?
Oh, I got a bit. To be honest, I'm actually running a little bit low. We're in a few weeks here. I'm probably going to burn a little bit low.
Me
But
too.
I've got Goji OG still, or Goji Pie rather. I always say that wrong. I've still got some Sunday Driver. Still got some. Still got a little bit of that Coot Special, which is really nice. I don't have a ton of it left, so that's kind of annoying. But a real nice high on that one. What else do I have? I've already smoked all my Morgana Sour, as I always fucking do. Let's see what else.
My Morgana's almost gone. Here, I
Oh, I
actually,
have a little bit of Jack Harris still, I think, too.
I'll show a nug on this other camera for YouTube. This is Morgana. I like having the second camera, man.
Dude,
Oh, I'm not watching YouTube. That's why. You know, I have to watch it.
Here, I'll show you. This camera, this one's not as good, I've noticed, too.
that up.
Nice.
That
Yeah, funny. That looks like Morgana. Yeah,
It still has that little bit of chocolatey smell.
that's cool.
But yeah, I'm running super low. That's all I got left.
Oh, looks like it.
I got that. I have this left of my blueberry kush. I even asked. I even called Charlie the other day, and I was like, "Hey, man, I might need to borrow some weed." He said, "I got you," which he knows I'd do the same if he needed something. I hope he comes on. He was coming home from a wake, so we might be putting little Charlie down if she went with them. He said he was mixing up. So actually, you've known him longer than I have. Actually, has he ever done organic?
I know that's a good question. He certainly knows how to do it. He's grown all kinds of different methods. Like he ran entire golf courses before, right? Like he's a real honest to God grower. I do not remember because actually the golf courses would have been synthetic, and a lot of the other places would have been synthetic. So to be honest, it's one of those funny things. He may have never really grown a big thing organic. I'm sure he knows though.
Yeah, he's definitely been. I connected him with Coop, and he's been asking as many questions as he can to figure learn as much. It's gonna be a pain in the ass for him to mix soil. I can tell you that. Where he's at right now. I mean, his other place was probably way easier to do shit. He must hate having to be moved out of it.
I mean, truth be told, the best is to mix it. But yeah, if you have a bad back, or if you have, like in his case, bad hip, or just a place that you can't really mix a bunch of soil, like there's no real reason why you can't just take a little bit more time and just basically layer it in a pot. You know, like have your
Lasagna.
4 or 5. Yeah, exactly. Have your 4 or 5 freaking ingredients. I mean, the best would still be if you could shake the pot, right? But again, if you really have a bad back or whatever the case may be, like the
So what I
freaking soil
find,
is gonna amalgamate over time. You know, like if you put worms and shit in there, like it's gonna over time just all blend together.
so
So
that if you do the layering and you want to mix it up, all you do is grab a spike or a shovel and just stab it down into it. And every
I
time
mean,
you
yeah,
stab it down and
it
pull it up,
doesn't
it
really
helps.
mix it completely. And like I say, if you basically have a bad back, that's probably going to make it worse, honestly. But like the best would be honestly just to get because he's doing I think fabric bags. I can't remember actually if he's doing fabric bags, but if he is, you just grab the lip and you just kind of shake it like a sack of wheat or something, right? And you can kind of if you get the motion right, you can kind of even like swirl all the stuff in the bag basically pretty easily. But again, you have to be able to kind of get up and not have a bad back. So I don't know what his circumstances are, right? So,
I'm hoping he
um,
comes on soon.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation is, but when I used to have to mix a lot of soil, I used to use my post hole, my like gas driven post hole digger as like a big paint stir, and it worked awesome.
So I finally got that PEX working.
Hmm.
Tells you what part is in there and stuff. I don't know what yeah, mixing it is kind of hard. Like that's probably the hardest part. It's actually physically moving it and then putting it into the pots. I mean,
I guess that's why like top dressing kind of makes things easier. Because if you just keep top dressing as they get larger, and you don't really have to mix it in, you're just throwing little bits at a time.
hmm I know people that been like I don't know. I don't really do teas. I normally just use straight water. I actually got to run downstairs and grab some trim. Um, so after this statement, I'm gonna be right back. I only use pretty much water and top dress whatever I'm gonna. And I never put anything in the water anymore. It's all plain water going right under the soil. I don't know if you need. What about you? Do you mix it and then top dress as you go?
Pretty much it. I mean, what else would I do, right? Like, I guess if you like when I transplant pots, so I have flower pots that never leave the flower area, basically, and then I bring veg plants into that flower area essentially to transition into flower. So when I do that, I always have to kind of remove a little bit of soil. When how do I say it? If you have a 1 gallon fabric pot, a root ball, you obviously have to remove basically the root ball from the existing pot so that you can fit the new plant in it, right? So I always remove a little bit. And if you wanted to, if the plant or if the pot rather was hungry, you could totally not just top dress, but you could basically bottom dress that plant. You could put a little bit of fertilizer, some amendments, some kelp and shit under the root ball or on the sides or whatever. And I've done that before. But honestly, at this point, like my flower pots are pretty old, right? Like they're, well, not old, but I mean, like they've been around for a while. And all the stuff that I've been putting on them for years now has been breaking down in various stages, right? Like most of the stuff that you put on doesn't break down 100% for a long time, right? Like compost and stuff, it's pretty well broken down, but it could still ultimately break down a little bit further. Same thing with all the kind of
All right, I'm back.
kelp and everything
Sorry,
else. Like it'll take like a year.
I
What's
had to
that?
go
Go ahead.
get weed.
Oh, no worries. Oh, I was just gonna say, long story short, rather that how do I say this? You can top dress over time, and that stuff basically breaks down over time and becomes the soil. Basically, you don't have to like dig into the freaking soil.
I,
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't like using eggshells because they say they take too long to break down, but that's exactly why I like using eggshells in my soil. Like I'll compost them and they'll still look like eggshells, but they'll be all broken up by the time my compost is done. And then over time, that's just like aeration as far as I see it, and eventually it's calcium.
I hear something playing back. I don't know what the fuck it is. Um,
Whoa, it's bright in here.
oh, it's YouTube. A lot of the time, I mix it up. I think I'm gonna start using pumice for sure though, because I find that my soil and the perlite disappears very fast. Probably 4 runs in, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, perlite breaks down really quickly. It's shocking how fast it does. It's like turns into a fine sand almost, and can cause compaction.
It's the first time using this dry sift screen. Let's see. Fumi, have you ever done this before?
Done what? Just like dry sifting or what?
Yeah, I just got a screen.
Kinda. I have a trim bin, and the trim bin has like a 120 mesh screen, and I've definitely like bounced weed on there and kind of tried to pick up a little bit. So I guess kind of that way, but I've never used an actual screen by itself.
I can kind of give you a quick like tutorial in like 5 minutes. I gotta run and grab my pizza right now though.
Okay.
Fucking pizza.
So I just broke up a bunch of nugs on it, and I'm just kind of chopping it up, and I'm guessing I'm just gonna move it along it. I've never done it this way. This is literally my first time.
It works good to have a card.
I got a Pokemon card.
Yeah, that would work. That works.
I figured it wouldn't have any static like a credit card.
And, well, it's not really the static. It's just it helps push it through the screen for one, and it also helps just move it around. And then I constantly tap on it like a drum or like a timpani or something, and you can kind of get a little crisper tap on it with a card than you can with your finger. If that makes any sense?
Okay. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, but we'll see. This is a 160, so it should let a decent amount through, right?
I have no idea. Like I say, I'll show you just what I do with the farmer hash with the fucking handkerchief in a minute here, but
I mean, when I do my bags, 220, 160, 72, and then 25 are my 4 bubble bags I use.
Oh.
what do you usually get the most out of?
The 72. I usually
Yeah,
don't
I wonder what the handkerchief can be compared to as far as mesh goes. In microns.
I think it all depends on the material, to be honest.
It's freaking cold in here. Boy, oh boy.
It's getting cold out for sure. We have the heaters going.
I had my vents. I forgot I had my vents covered in my grow room. You know, freezing right now. I got the big light on. Heat up the room when I work too. Oh shit!
It's definitely been a strange year. I'm only on my second bag of pellets. I'm usually 2 months into burning pellets by now.
Yeah, I got.
Link to the show.
Oh, Charlie.
Hey,
Hey,
Shirley.
Yeah, my daughter's Irish stepteacher, who they're very close with, because she's been there for years. Her father passed away, so we had to go to the wake. So, but he died the day before Thanksgiving. What a shame.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
85, my father's age. Yeah, it just gets me thinking about my own dad, because he wasn't looking good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 85. That's when my grandfather passed away.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah. My grandfather, thankfully, 89. He smoked 55 years, cigars, cigarettes, and pipes, and then he had a surgery, and this was back in the 70s.
Yeah, my grandfather
They had to
died.
keep him for 2 weeks.
Damn. Oh, well, my grandfather died while smoking a cigarette.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
He was like,
I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's gonna be my fate because I smoke and I love tobacco. So
damn well better be smoking a joint when I go.
I love tobacco too. I even buy cigars. Fumi knows it. It's like I hate blunts though.
What about the pink cigar?
That's funny. I don't
Like-
like blunts either.
Like Philly blunts or like smoking blunts?
Any blunts.
Oh,
Right.
interesting.
The only blunts I smoke are those natties. So maybe I should get a smaller thread count CTC. Here, I gotta see if anything's coming up. This is gonna bother me.
Holy fuck. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I haven't even got anything through. I might have to order another bag. Damn, that sucks. I'm actually gonna go. I need like a 110. Oh, Charlie, we were asking, have you ever done organics?
Yes, I have back in the '90s, and even before that. I mean, whether the soil we were doing guerrilla growing was quote unquote, but we were in the middle of Berkshire, so it's not like that shit had been touched. We weren't really giving it any nutrients by any means. We give it some starter fertilizer in the bottom of the hole, which is just a very light, very very light. For it back then, I can't even remember if it was like 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 right across the board. But that was in the beginning. But that was gone within a couple of weeks. I did super soils. Not this. I've never done a living soil. Put it that way. Like indoors living soil. Never done that. This is going to be a first. So, but most of my inputs anyway, except for my base nudes, most of my inputs were for flour were all organic. I had Floralicious Plus, Blackstrap the Whole Earth, or Wholesome Blackstrap Molasses. I have it right in front of me. And then what else would I put in? The only booster I put in would be a PK1314, and a couple times I just left it out and had no difference in my quality or my numbers at the end when I didn't put the PK1314 canna. So, and then there's something else I'm forgetting. I can't remember what the hell it is, but excuse me. But, yeah, I'm really, that's why living soil can be. It's like I got everything together, so I just need to buy some worms. Get a worm farm going. In my composter, I got a tumbler. I have some compost already started. I just got to get it in the tumbler and put the tumbler together. And then I have pretty much all my amendments except for some stone dust. That's it. So I think anyway. I think I have pretty much everything.
I mean, you don't need a lot. Just as long as you got the base mix, you should be fine. Did you get
Yeah, that's what
pumice?
Coot was saying. Yeah. I got pumice, plus I'm gonna do some perlite too. I want a lot of aeration, but I got a 50-pound bag of the kelp. I got a 50-pound bag, a 40-pound bag of alfalfa, and I got a 55-pound bag of barley. I've got what else? I got some biochar. I have there's one or two things I'm missing. I can't remember what the hell they are. They're downstairs. Take a look at a few. And then Cool was saying, even just barley and friggin'. And then I got the 30 bags of the Coast of Maine, the platinum mix, the Stoningham blend, or whatever.
So this.
'Cause I had, it's funny because I had my wife go to the store to get the platinum, and the guy's like, "We don't have platinum mix," and it says it right on it, platinum mix, even bigger letters than Stoningham blend. And he's like, "No, we don't carry that." As they're looking right at the bag. So yeah.
So I just dry sifted this and I got nothing in return.
To bounce it?
Which one?
I think this is the blueberry.
Huh. Wow. All trim?
No, these are nugs.
Oh, Jesus.
But I think my
Freeze
screen.
dried or, I mean, fresh frozen or just dried?
No, I'm dry sifting.
Okay, I see.
Oh,
Yeah, but when you, oh yeah, you dry system, so yeah. Sorry, bad question.
No, it's okay, man. But like, I'm thinking I need a different screen. So more thread count equals smaller holes. Oh, that's where I fucked up. Kind of the opposite of
You coming in?
bubble bag.
She couldn't come in fast enough though, huh? She did she? Yeah. Yes, good girl. Yeah,
I use 110. It works. This is
supposed to get down at 27 degrees tonight.
I
Alexa
know. This is
was saying.
160.
Yeah, yeah, that was. It was funny. I
So
thought it was you. Yeah. I'm like, wait, she usually doesn't push the door open. Even upstairs, she doesn't. It's weird.
oh, Charlie, you're still unmuted.
No, it's another dog, I think. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's her.
yeah.
So I think I'm gonna order this one.
Well, come on, come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Sit, boo boo, sit. Good dog.
Sorry, guys.
They were saying the uh, trim bin's 150, so I figured, yeah. So I think I'm gonna order this one, Fumi, 110.
If you ever watch the Bubble Man method, he always does what 75 and 200, I think. And I think the two goes on weirdly enough.
110 equals 140U, 160 equals 90, and
Well, that's
220
right there,
equals
Dash. Yeah,
50U.
yeah, yeah, you're right.
Favorite.
Okay.
Link.
Okay. So I'm gonna order a 110, or should I? Yeah, let's just do a 110, because that would be a 140. That's a pretty big hole.
There's a chick that has a video on what is it? It's like the Hash Queen or something like that. This black lady. She's got a tutorial on YouTube. I think she uses one screen. I can't be sure though.
Bubble Man himself. B-Man.
I didn't know it was backwards. I thought it was the same.
It's easy to get the mesh and the microns messed up, or one of them goes up in size and one of them goes down.
Well,
I think.
this friggin' stuff's really dusty, man. Holy fuck.
Oh,
90.
Look at put them in cups. Hmm. We gotta put them in cups. Fucking.
What are you doing, D?
I'm putting my autoflowers, solo cup challenges in bigger pot. Or they popped. So
Oh, that's good. They popped.
all three of them, we got little tails, so it's time to stick them in some soil.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
waiting for mine to pop. I had one start to like open up, so I threw them all in soil. But I think I had four because when I opened up my package, I literally like saw something go flying, and then I heard something go like in the back, like behind me. But I never found another seed.
There's Christoph's missing seed. Oh,
I got Kristoff's seed.
what get the short
That
side?
looks delicious.
Motherfucker. I think I'm gonna. You should be banned off this channel just for showing that delicious looking pizza, man.
Yeah, torture.
Oh,
Yes, undue to it, to a temptation. Good for him. Good job, bro. You got us all freaking watering it, saliva at the watering at the mouth.
okay.
Yeah, the other thing I got, by the way, I forgot, is I have like 100 pounds of really good cow manure. That's the other thing I'm adding in. Oh, and then of course I got some really nice worm castings as well.
I love worm castings.
Yeah, and cocoa is so sensitive that the ones that I used, I would put not even a quarter cup about a quarter cup, between a quarter cup and a third of a cup probably into 2 bags of cocoa, and the plants would I mean, a couple of them were hypersensitive to it. They would get a little nitrotox, but
Oh,
they loved it. All in all, they just loved it, and that was just that little bit in 2 bags of cocoa. So you're talking 3.5 liters, 3.5 liters or whatever, 1.75 bags. So yeah. So I got the same kind. Yeah, you just give it a top dressing, right? Right, D?
yeah, that's right. I water
Mix it
it.
in and then do a top. You mix a little in and then you do top dressing, right? Water it in.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do as well, especially with the barley too. I'm gonna mix them in and then good amount in. And then,
God, I'm a
Barley,
see
slob.
what
I just dropped a
bar-
bunch of fucking pizza toppings onto my handkerchief.
the barley. Oh,
food stain.
the barley
Hey,
will.
it gives a character.
The barley will
Sorry.
sprout and give you a nice cover crop too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the next thing I have to get is I just gotta get a cover crop. I have 20 gallon pots. You know, between
Make sure you
60.
don't overdo it at first before there's any life. There's not going to be anything there to digest all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just went and
It'll all
bought this
step.
antique desk for the autoflower. Paid $15 for it at the thrift store, and I saw one online sold for $900.
Oh,
And there was one for sale. There's one for sale for 300 too. So it's not saying that I can ever gonna get $900 out of it, but it's kind of sweet.
Yes.
damn, why is this a 2-pack? I just want one. They're making this so hard to find. I'm looking for a 90 mesh screen because this 160 is really close together. I thought it was the same, but it's not. Which sucks, but whatever. Man, I really wanted to do this dry sifting, and now,
Yeah, see, if you got a handkerchief, like it's hard for me to give you a demo, or I don't know if I should give you a demo or not.
yeah, but I don't want any fibers in my stuff.
No, you don't get fibers in it.
I'd argue with that.
Okay.
Just,
Picked up this badass Viking ashtray or cigar ashtray for fucking $1 at the thrift store yesterday.
yeah,
$80 fine.
Heyo.
Those are nice. That's a good score, man. Those ashtrays are really nice, man.
And we got this fucking
Heavy, thick
Jeff
one.
Ostrich fucking vase or whatever you would call it for $2. This thing's worth a solid $100 bill. Easy.
All right, there's two. Go.
Blanco ashtray. Cheap. Not worth a whole lot, but I like it.
it keeps trying to
And I
sell me
poured this
two.
It's gonna be cold tonight. Smashed. It's gonna
Murano
be
dish.
freaking 27 degrees tonight.
Oh yeah, my heater's already in, man.
Yeah. I bet.
If you're ever looking for glass, you look for that smooth bottom like that polished bottom. That's Murano.
That's what she said.
That's fucking like $60, $70 little glass tray right there.
She
What?
likes the smooth bottom.
Time for some water.
I'm pissed. I can't find a single 90 micron screen or 90 mesh screen.
Did you
They
try
want me,
bubble plate?
they want me to buy two. I'm not gonna buy one off Bubble Man because he's gonna charge the cannabis tax.
No.
No, there's kits.
Ah,
There's Amazon ones where you can buy like 3 screens.
I
If you
know,
just search for dry stiff screens or something like that, there's a little there's
that's
like
what
there's
I'm
a lot
doing,
of forums that link to them.
but I can't
I forget what.
find just the 90.
shit, man. What's the water bottle going? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, there's my butt.
All right.
This is exciting.
Um. Oh, damn it. I need to better no. Didn't approve purchase, missing broken parts, products or shipping, wrong item, product damage. No, I guess no longer need. I
Smashed. If you're gonna do a seed run outdoor next year, you should totally make charis. I've always been like too scared to do it because I don't want to screw up my buds. But if your goal is seed, you should totally do that shit. That'd be awesome.
I made some of it before last year.
Nice.
Well, it's because I was working in a huge fucking hemp field. But like but I didn't do it till late in flower, and every bud that I did it to had botrytis overnight. Like I had to fucking cut them off the next day. But I was kind of beating them around. I wasn't doing it really gently.
That sucks. That's kind of weird though.
2 years ago, my was pretty good. Didn't get a big return off it, but it was like Charis. Pretty cool.
wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of finger hash doing it. It was fucking pretty cool. But apparently, you're supposed to really finesse them when you do it like that.
Yeah. Gentle, gentle. Okay. Well,
Interesting.
Like they always say that what's his name God damn it, blanking. The hash guy, fucking God damn it, I'm
okay.
stoned.
Brain fart.
The hash guy that you can understand a word he says, but
Oh, cannoli?
well, no, yeah, Frenchie fucking. You always hear the story about how when he was out doing it, he had a cut on his hand or something like that, and so he was like caressing the plants really lightly, and that he got a lot better, higher quality hash that way on accident.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I didn't know they were the backwards. I didn't know they were backwards.
Yeah, the mesh and the um, microns are two different scales. Microns get smaller and smaller in size because it's like a millimeter or whatever, and the mesh goes backwards, I think. But
This thing's a pain in the ass. But whatever.
I know I get big fucking returns on it with this handkerchief shit. But I've got a shit ton of flour. Like I've got probably got 250-gallon garbage bags full of fucking buds.
Holy fuck.
Well, it's a lot of trim, or it's like buds and there's leaf on it too.
Yeah. Small shit, right?
But I mean, it's still mostly chunks of bud. And this shit has been in fucking garbage bag for like a year now, damn near, or over a year now. And these buds, I can still fucking stick them to my finger and shit. Oh, I one fell off.
There we go, all set. Let the games begin.
Nice. The auto challenge. What are you naming yours?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for my top. I think I might have fucking drowned her. I've been busy. I had her in water for quite a while. And my other two are fucking hiding from me.
Dude, this is more of a pain in the ass than I ever thought. Trying to return it's more harder than I've ever had to do with Amazon.
Alright, I'm gonna leave those there for a bit.
The fuck?
The toppings are just falling off this shit.
Motherfucker. I got buds just laying around, hanging around, I guess I could say, too. Try this again.
I feel like throwing some zombie stars into some wood now. It's got me reinvigorated.
I'm gonna want to call this.
Oh, I'm pissed. I gotta clean this off. I gotta order another one.
I'm gonna slap a handkerchief on here and show you how much I can fucking. I'm just gonna do some really quick stuff that
Yeah, but
quicker than
I
I
need
normally
it to
do.
be more medical grade. Is the thing.
Yeah, there's a fly bandana that's in a plastic bag already or something. I don't know. I mean, silkscreen is silk. I mean, it's same difference almost. I
No,
mean, obviously you get the steel ones there.
handkerchiefs are made out of cheap material.
Yeah, I only use them one time and I throw them away.
And I feel like I need to, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to smoke all this because this is all good weed.
It works good if you freeze it first too. The trichomes fall off easier that way.
Yeah, that's just a wet one.
Have you ever made RSO Smash?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. That's the type of stuff I use to make my RSO is all the shake.
I have a hard time finding the alcohol.
Oh shit.
I heard Southern Mass, like, they sell it, but I know Rhode Island gets the 190 proof. Right, from Rhode Island, but I heard you get Mass now, so I don't know. You can also order it online. My order to
I can't
proof.
get it delivered here.
Oh, that's lame. Oh, Massachusetts.
We have
Lame.
a corn ethanol plant not too far from here. I wonder if they would.
There's some
Hook a good
places
brother
that
up.
have it, I guess, but a lot of places they say it's illegal. It's not illegal, but a lot of places don't carry it.
Yeah. Rhode Island, though, they all have it. That's where I used to get it.
You talking Everclear or what?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, the 190 proof. You can
I
get the
can
150 proof, but it's 190.
I can get 151 all day, every day. So
Take some vodka and fucking distill it. Put it through a Brita filter. Or take that 151 and put it through a Brita filter, like one of them Brita filter pitchers. But that would fucking amp it up a little bit. Kind of like, I guess you can take vodka and put it through one of them things and it'll like filter out the fucking nasty taste of it.
well, what it does is filter out the impurities of vodka, which is pretty cool. Why won't it let me choose one of these places?
I can't believe people run alcohol through the Brita filter. I want to know who thought of that.
I've done it. I used to do it when I was a kid.
That's
I don't know,
hilarious.
the same kids that figured out that you could soak a tampon in fucking vodka and then boof it.
No, I used to do that shit when I was like, dude, if we take shitty vodka and put it through a filter, it should take out it should technically take out impurities, and the alcohol is gonna come out the other side. We tried it. We never videotaped shit back in the day, obviously.
Well, I thought you said you tried sticking a tampon soaked in your ass.
Oh no, I know a girl that did that. I know a girl.
I-
That
I've done
boof
I've done
Molly.
bladder acid in I dropped eye before. A drop of it.
The best way to get
Drop of what, Ryan? A drop of what in your eye?
Bladder acid?
Oh yeah. I've done coke in my eye. Never do that again when I was 15. Oh god. But I bet the acid must have been awesome. You must have been freaking high as a
Oh,
kite.
fucking yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
must
because
hit you a lot faster too, right?
it was like instant almost. Yeah, because like a buddy was doing fucking selling sugar cubes all day.
Yeah.
And fucking, he's just like, dude, you fuck the cube, man. Just, you gotta do it like me.
Yeah. I actually never thought of it back then. I mean, I used to get liquid acid all the time back in the 70s, and I never even thought about in Visine bottles too. It used to come in Visine bottles.
You wouldn't catch me putting that in my eye. That's
Well,
Back
shit.
in the day,
I
I would
saw
have.
him do
I
it first,
wouldn't.
and
I wouldn't do it now.
I feel like I
Yeah,
would have.
that's how.
I don't like getting shit in my eye. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
oh
Did it
never
burn at all? Did it burn a little bit? Sorry, D. I keep cutting you off. Sorry, buddy.
I really don't remember. I just remember that fucking, my buddy was fucking, I mean, he was like still driving around his car and shit like that, fucking, and he was 4 sheets to the wind. He was fucking gone.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, driving around. I was freaking.
But he was doing, he'd do like 2 drops in each eye because he was fucking a psychonaut forever. But I just fucking, I did 1 drop and that was,
Yeah, that was enough,
I was,
right?
I did 1 drop and I might have had one double dip cube, so I probably 3 hits. But
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was,
I used to
was
trip
a
pretty
lot.
hard back in the
When I
day,
walked
kid.
into the grocery store and all the fucking aisles like melted on me, and I was
Yeah,
trying to
I
get
bet.
out of the grocery store, and the sensor wouldn't, like, I wasn't standing on the right spot for the sensor to get me, so I was
Yeah.
like sitting there like having a crisis at trying to get out of the door, and I just remember a guy walked up to me that worked there, and he just like waved his hand in front of me, and I was like just this long tracer that like then all of a sudden it was outside. I can still remember that, just bright as clear as day. It
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome.
All right.
was like he
So
was God or something like that.
I just ordered 2 mesh screens, which they made me buy fucking 2 of them, which I'm mad about. But whatever. Let's put one
You gotta
aside.
go and buy tie clips. I haven't bought tie clips in years.
So this is the one I grabbed. It's 90 white mesh. So
Oh yeah.
someone was telling me, hold on, I know the equivalents. I can find them. Give me a second.
Is it steel mesh or is it?
It's silk.
I don't know if that's what does it say?
Silk's one of the strongest materials.
I don't know. Polyester's not too far behind it as far as being medical grade, though. I mean,
Okay, here we go. All right. So 60, 90, 110, 200 mesh. Equivalent is 60s 250 micron, 90s 165 micron, 110 is 150 micron, and 75 is 200. So if anyone ever wants to know, now you know.
Noise half the battle.
Yeah, I mean,
G.I. Joe.
normally they let me go up to Charlie, you know, like Kohl's. They usually let me go up to Kohl's and I can return Amazon products. But this one, they want me to ship it. They're like, oh, you can go to this store for free or use an Amazon locker for $5.99 or
No shit. Huh?
I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
forgot about the Coles thing. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Normally I just run up to Kohl's and I just
do a
give it
quick
to them.
return. Huh?
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
all of it.
yeah. I gotta remember that because there's one right down the street about 5 miles from my house. It's it. 5 minutes.
Here, I'm switching over my camera and I'll show you guys that weed I was showing off.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, Amy.
try to mute yourself.
Sounds like a
Yeah, I got my
Falcon
phone
show.
between my legs.
Okay. Let's do this button and this button. My camera doesn't. There we go. Now, give it some light. High
Gosh, I'm
definition.
glad you did this tonight. By the way.
High definition. Thanks, man. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I figured we'd go live.
yeah. Thanks for the invite. Fuck everybody who doesn't like it. Tough shit. Fucking shit guy.
Here, I'll put a.
That's a beautiful little fucking spear right there, bro. What is that?
It's that blueberry kush.
That's a nice spear, man. What So you said you weren't getting anything through the screen you were using?
No, it's a 160, so that would have been.
Yeah, you would have gotten a lot of material or something through there. Christ.
No, it's really small.
Kidding. 'Cause I used to use the
It's like
I
a
used to do the
It's like a
dry ice.
90 micron.
I see. I used to use the 72,
This
76,
is a
whatever the hell it was.
microscope. I wonder
Yeah.
what nuts this is. If I had a fucking microscope, I could do the math on it. But
I gotta put
I
all
don't know
this
if
weed. I literally have a bunch of weed right here, and I'm gonna have to smoke.
Yeah, I'm about to smoke my first of the day in a few minutes. Slept too long today. Yesterday and today I slept till like fucking 1:30 because I didn't have to work. Did
All right,
what?
I'll fill this pitcher up. Probably like a 1 gallon pitcher with shake.
Dude, I
We'll
went
see
out
how
and
much.
bought a shirt and tie yesterday. I haven't had to do that in years, 20 years almost.
You should have told me. I have like handfuls of ties.
Do you? Yeah, yeah, man. That's cool. Yeah, my father gives me a lot of his old ties. Has, but I haven't bought them in a long time. I spent $150 just on one tie and one shirt, man. But it was a nice Calvin Klein. It's nice Michael Kors